Hello everyone, I am Bradley Sword, and in this video today we're going to take a look at friction using GameMaker Studio version 2. And this is almost near the end of 2023 for me, so you're going to be watching this video at some point in my future. And so I hope this video helps. Friction itself is relatively simple, so the example I'm going to give here kind of takes that and kind of runs with it. Let me just show you what I've done, and then we can show you how simple it is to kind of set up, and then I can give you all the little complexities about how I made this happen. So if I click on any of the objects, and then I just kind of move the mouse around while I hold the mouse down and I let go, it will go in the direction in which, in the direction in which the angle is here toward the center. So I'm basically like flicking the thing in whatever direction. And I'm not taking into account the length of the flick or anything like that. It's just a matter of just go in that direction, and I'm applying friction so you can see the thing slow down. And I also there's no collision detection or anything here, so that I can go right through. There's nothing stopping from it. Oh, I could have two of them go at the same time or whatnot. But you can kind of see how that is. So to get this working, I just created a barrel sprite, and I centered the origin point so that basically anytime I click, I'm going to be basically using that center point as the place where I'm going to be flicking, basically the flick point. And inside of my barrel, I've got four different things going on. So I have a state machine, a little mini state machine. So either the button or the barrel is clicked upon, or it's not clicked upon. And if it is being currently clicked upon, that's when it will draw the line. Let me just show you here. So it starts in state 0, and state 0 to me means non-clicked. And when I literally press on the sprite, I will change the state to 1. And then basically every time I'm drawing, I'm going to always draw whatever I need to draw. And I guess I can fix this up, even though it doesn't much matter. But just to say, if the state is 1, then I'm going to draw that line. And again, this isn't the best way of doing it, but I just wanted to have a simple example. And so you could say, okay, cool. If the state is 1, meaning I clicked on the thing, but I haven't released yet, well, draw that mouse, or draw a line, or draw an arrow that shows me where the mouse is now compared to the XY position of the object I clicked on. But otherwise, don't do anything. And you saw that, maybe you would see it if you could see it, kind of thing. But if I'm clicking anywhere else but an object, nothing happens. I'm clicking, nothing is happening. It's only when I'm touching an object and then I click, and then I hold and I let go. That's when it shows the arrow / line to the screen. And so the only other thing left here is to say, okay, this is where the friction gets applied, because when I let go of the mouse, that's when I want to do the flick. And so basically you can see here that I'm only going to set the friction when the state is 1, meaning like I let go of the mouse and my state was 1. So this is the object, or an object that is meaning to be flicked. So let's figure out the direction of in degrees or radians or whatever this thing computes, probably degrees here, for which direction I want the thing to go, and let's set that motion and set that friction. And so like I was saying, this is a 5-minute video or a 4-minute video or whatever, but this is very simple. By setting friction, basically everything will be taken care of for us. It will slow down the object for us, and when it hits 0, it will stop. And so I just want to make sure that if this basically at the end of the day here, whenever I let go or whatever, the friction should be 0 every time. And so no matter what, when I let go, for every object in my scene, the state should be 0. Because if I'm not clicking the mouse, if I'm not holding down the mouse at that given moment of time, well, every object should be a 0. Doesn't matter what. Because when I let go of that left mouse button, no one will have had the be in that state. So anyway, so just so again, state 0, state 1. When I draw, make sure I draw depending on the state. And when I release, make sure I release everything back to state 0. But basically, if I let go and I'm clicking on something, move it the direction it needs to go and apply the friction, and GameMaker will handle the rest. So that covers this video. If you have any questions, or if you want to have any better videos down below, please comment below, and I'll get back to you, and I'll see about making those. So thanks for sticking it out with me as always in these videos here. Hope you have a great day. Hope I helped you. Hope you learned something, and I'll see you in another one.